Whoa, all righty. Well, let's get in here. I'm going to show you guys how 90% of entrepreneurs are wasting 90% of their efforts and how maybe that could be you. So if you're watching right now, you're a speaker, a coach, an author, a consultant, and you promote your business with an email list, social media, or a website. I'm going to show you how you are wasting these efforts. So let's get started.
We'll be right back. You're watching Best in Business with Manny Lopez, where passion becomes success.
Alrighty, superstars, let's get started. I want you to grab your pens and papers. As you can see behind me, I've got a little whiteboard. We're going to make this a really short little training here. I want to go over 4 different methods of how you bring in eyeballs to your business and how 3 of these methods are completely wasting your efforts. You got to stop doing them right away. Now, if you guys have any questions on anything that I share with you, use this little number right here. Shoot me a little text message. But put in the comments right now, what kind of business do you have? Put it in the comments. Share what kind of business you specialize in and what city are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? I want to know. Let me know. So let's get right into it, shall we? So the first method that you are wasting your efforts on is, I hate to say it, yes, social media. All right. So put that one right there. So can't even spell right. Let me go and spell that right. Hang on. So maybe I'll just put an S in. All right. Social media. Say social media. You are wasting 80 to 90% or more of your efforts. Well over 90%, I would say. If you're using social media, free posting to try and get people to attract to your offers. Hard to do. I'm going to show you why. Your second method you are wasting your efforts in is your email marketing. Yes. So your email list, throw it away. No, I'm just kidding. But I did. That's what I did in 2016. I threw my email list away and I haven't looked back since. And my business has 3x'd from what I used to do before. Okay. All right. Your third method. Yep. That is your website. You are wasting your efforts using your website. All right, Fred, he is coming in from Philadelphia. Welcome to the party, Fred. Welcome to the party. He says, he's feel like I've been hanging out with you all day. Well, we did just finish a great call. That's what happens when you're hanging out with Manny all day. We like to talk. We like to hang out. Okay, and then the fourth method, we're going to get to that shortly, but here's why you waste your efforts using these methods, okay? Now, I need to see some wow faces if you guys want to see what I'm going to put here on number 4. I need to see the number 4, and I need to see some wow faces, all right? So give me some wow faces and tell me, I get a wow face, Manny. Put it in the comments. Social media, why do you waste your efforts there? Well, here's why. When you go to post, okay, you got to realize, let's say I got 100 people, okay, 100 people on each of these. I'm talking to y'all people right now. 100 people go follow me on social media. 100 people go give me their email address, and 100 people go to my website. All right, here's what happens. I'll do a little equal sign. Or maybe I'll make that one a little small. Hang on. Oh, too big on that one. Okay, hang on. 100 there. All right. So with your social media, your posts get a 5% reach. 5%, okay? That means out of every 100 followers, only 5 of them will get to see your posts that you do moving forward. Okay, so all your followers, I mean, this is why I don't have 5,000 people watching this live right now, because Facebook does not show your content. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of them combined, TikTok, blah, 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 whatever they are. You're not going to reach any more than 5% of your followers whenever you post your updates. So your invites to your events, your coaching programs, your free giveaways, your webinars, all of these things that you have to share about your business, 1 out of 20 get to see them. This is why you struggle so much in getting people to say yes to what you do, okay? Email marketing. Now, everybody watching right now, put in what city. Everybody that puts in their city, I'm going to go and give you a little shout out. What city are you listening in from? Bryce says, my man, about to do a relaunch, but definitely want to catch up after next week. Let's do that, brother. Random Citizen on Facebook says, that's why you need 8,000 followers. No, incorrect. I've got 11,000 followers on my Facebook. Let me show you, okay? Y'all think that your Facebook profile is limited to 5,000 friends. Let me show you something, my friends, okay? So your profile, yes, is limited to 5,000 friends that you have, but there is no limitation on followers. Notice that number right there, 11,198 followers on my profile, okay? Not my page. My page has got 30,000 followers, okay? This one profile has 5,000 friends, so 4,981 friends. And then on top of that, 11,198 followers. So there's no limitation. Just unlock that little feature there. But that doesn't get you reach. I don't have 5,000, 11,000 followers watching this right now. I get a very small percentage. And this is why you cannot focus on getting your offers and opportunities out this way. Otherwise, be okay with operating at 10%, all right? Or in this case, 5%. Your email address. Here's another bad reason why, okay? You go and capture emails. I'm getting, hey, give me your email address and get on my what do you call it? Get on my email list, right? Get on my newsletter. Well, you're getting an 8% open rate, my friends. Go check your unique opens. Anybody that's getting above an 8%, 9 times out of 10, you are looking at all opens combined. Your Aweber and your MailChimp fool you. They try to tell you you're getting a 30, 40% open rate, and yet you just got to click on unique opens, okay? Because here's what's happening. Joe out of wherever city, out of Florida, right, out of Miami, goes and opens your email 20 times, right? This happens all the time. You see, I don't know why they open it 20 times, but they do. And they open it 20 times, and they're counting that as 20 opens, like 20 people opened your email, when it's really just Joe from Miami open it 20 times. So look at your unique opens, and you're going to see a single-digit number in that email list. This is why they don't want to show you that, guys. So watch out. Your email list is getting about an 8 to 10% open rate on your unique opens. Meaning, again, out of 100 people, about 8 to 10 people get to see your updates. At best, some of the best email marketing experts out there with massive, great copy ads and all that stuff, they're getting a 20 to 25% on unique opens at best. So most of us out there, you're just not getting that reach. So capturing emails, you're wasting 90% of your efforts. Number 4, website. Now, while I do, let's get some shout outs. Jay goes shout out from Biloxi, Mississippi. There we go, my friend. I hope I said that right. Tuan is from Houston. Welcome to the party, Tuan. Amy's in Seattle, and we've got David Kales Williams. He's out in New York. Welcome to the party. Everybody that comments your city, I'm going to give you a shout out. Go ahead and do that. Let's get into the next one. Website. Why does your website waste 90% of your efforts? Well, if you got a typical website like most people, you got a homepage, about us, services, all that kind of jazz, right? Go look at your Google Analytics. I'm telling you, I am not lying. I'll give you $100 if you can actually go check your analytics and you're getting better numbers than this, okay? 98 out of 100 people. 2%, my friends. That's all you're getting. 2%. If your website has a home, about us, services, contact, like that little menu setup, 98% of the people will go to your site, they'll open it up, and they're going to scroll up and down the first page. They don't click nothing. They're just scrolling up and down, and then go right back to Facebook, okay? Within 60 seconds. Go check your analytics if you don't believe me. This is fact, okay? So each of these 3 methods alone If you're trying to gather opportunities, you want to go get 100 followers on your social media, 100 people to give you their email address, and 100 people to go to your website, you're operating in single-digit territory, my friends. And then check this out. The follow-up process. Most of you guys are failing here as well. 9 out of 10 of you that are watching this live right now never go past 3 contacts. Never go past 3 contacts. You guys stay right there. And the first, second, or third contact, if they haven't bought from there, you guys move on to another prospect and opportunity. My friends, this is why, I'll show you an example, okay? I have a consulting business. I bring on no more than 100 clients a year. That's it. No more. I can't. I only do one-on-one coaching and consulting. I don't do group coaching. I don't monetize anything small ticket. I'm just simply a consultant. It's the only thing I do. Everything else I give away for free. I have 2,700 applications into my consulting programs. I only take on 100 clients a year. Do the math, my friends. I have 27 years of opportunities sitting on my desk that I can just pick up the phone. I got their cell phone number. I've got all their information about what they do. They know my name. They know what I specialize in because they went after one of my blueprints. They wanted my blueprints. They applied for one of my programs. They literally filled out a whole questionnaire to say, Manny, I want to do business with you. Literally, look at this, what happened yesterday, okay? And I can't keep up with them, okay? Because I'm using a model completely opposite of this. You guys that are struggling, if you're watching right now and you are not in abundance of opportunities, you can't just choose who you want to do business with. Stop doing this because that's probably what you are doing. Right? I got to do it this way, right? It's got to be right. So here's an example, okay? Yesterday, I got on a call with somebody, and she puts in the notes, Manny, I've been trying to hire you now for a while. Here it is right here. Let me show you this. This is so funny. I'm going to block the information so you can't see it. She goes, was a participant a month ago and signed up to support your programs, but I haven't heard back about it. I was supposed to be there another 3 days last week, but I couldn't participate. So somebody that applied for one of my programs, because here's what I'm doing. I just literally wait for people to book appointments. Those are the ones that will end up getting an opportunity to collaborate. And outside of that, I don't have to do anything because I don't do this. I don't sell via social media. I don't even have an email list. And I don't use websites to convert traffic. Let me show you what I do, all right? Who wants to know? Anybody want to know? I need to know, right? I need to know. Let's see. Please, people, let me know if you want to know. I want to give you guys number 4. This is the secret weapon right here. But let me know. Put in the comments, I want to know, Manny. I want to know. Some variation of that. Let's go. And then we'll see if you guys are excited enough to learn this while I clean this off. Let me know. All right. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. This is really fun stuff. I love teaching this stuff. Hope you guys are getting some knowledge. Get some knowledge. I was on a call earlier with Ty Lopez. Get some knowledge, wisdom. All right, let me actually erase the 4. I'll move it up. Because this is where the good stuff happens. All right. So let's move that number 4 up here. So what do I mean by that? Did you guys do it? Let me see. I'm an author. I need to know. David says he needs to know. Anybody else need to know? King Stewart, I want to know. All right. Jay says, bring it. Daryl says, run it. All right. Random Citizen on Facebook says, I want to know. Thank you very much. Wyoming from King Stewart. Hey, look, I got a neighbor, Temecula. What's up, brother? He's right down the street from me, man. Let's see here. Why StreamYard versus just Facebook Live? It doesn't Facebook throttle back external streaming services. No, not at all, actually. Here's why I'm doing it. One, I have all this branding, as you can see. I've got my name on it. I've got some scrolling little ticker here. I've got a little logo right there. This is also streaming on Facebook profile, Facebook page, Facebook group, and YouTube simultaneously. So now I don't have to go download this training, go send it to my video editing team to put all of this branding in here. That's already here now. And then I don't have to go upload it to YouTube later. It's already there. So yeah, that's why I love StreamYard. All right, let's go. So number 4, what is the solution then? How do you not waste your efforts? Okay, so here's what you need to know. SMS. That's it. SMS, my friends. This is the solution. Text out of 100 people. Let's say I go and I get 100 people to give me their cell phone number. Okay, here's what will happen. Instead of a 5% reach on social media and an 8% reach on email and a 2% reach on my website, my friends, yes, you read that right. That is a 98% reach within 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If I have 100 people give me their cell phone number and I want to follow up with them, I want to invite them to an opportunity, I want to give them a free gift, I want to open up the conversation with a question, 98 of them will see that message within 5 minutes. And 45% will respond within 90 seconds. Powerful stuff, my friends. This is the strategy. Now, how do you do it effectively? You don't want to just go out and grab your cell phone and start texting people back and forth. That will get crazy. Trust me, I did it for years. I would be that crazy speaker that would say, hey guys, get my cell phone number here. And I would give them my personal one that connects to my T-Mobile account. And they'd be personally texting me. And then it's thousands of text messages that I'm dealing with. So how do you go about this and get it done the right way? Let me show you, okay? I actually even made a blueprint on this, guys. Who wants the blueprint? I think most of you may already have it. If you don't have my blueprint, I have a step-by-step. I literally have this in a PDF version where it literally outlines exactly how to do this. Anybody not have this blueprint yet? How to clone yourself with systems of automation. Anybody not have this? Let me know. Put it in the comments. I'll make sure you get it, okay? But here's basically what you do. There's a system I use called Text Magic, okay? I get paid $0 for telling you this. Nothing. I am not a paid consultant by them. They don't even know me other than I'm paying them monthly because I'm a customer, all right? It's called Text Magic. Now, there's all kinds of other systems out there that are very similar, right? You've got Twilio, Scipio, there's all kinds of little Billios, whatever, right? But I use this one called Text Magic myself, so I'll tell you how it works. But basically, for $4 a month, you get your own dedicated 10-digit number, just like this. Right there, okay? 714-369-8528. That's my Text Magic number, okay? That's not my personal cell phone number. If you guys have my personal cell, you know what that number is. This, I can still text you back and forth like a real conversation. I can still have a real 10-digit number and receive every message that's sent to me. It's not one of those short codes. You guys are doing it wrong using those short codes, those 55337 numbers and stuff like that. Stop using those systems because that all it is a lead gen service that is most likely going to be more than Text Magic, that does not receive anything more than the keywords that you set up. With Text Magic, you receive every single message that's sent to you. Whether they say, hi, is this Manny? Or, Manny, your freaking lives suck today, right? Whatever it is, I'm going to receive it. It's not going to be set to where if they just set some random thing, I don't get it, like a short code does. Use a dedicated 10-digit number. If you're going SMS, use a system that has a 10-digit number. Like write that down if you need to. And then what that happens for $4 a month, unlimited messages sent. I can receive as many as I'd like, and it doesn't cost me anything more unless I want to send a message back, right? So they can call that number, they can text it, and it's going to receive right to me. And if I want to just text them back from my personal cell, nothing back. I can literally run that operation, that entire system for $4 a month. Crazy, right? And what's really fun about it is there's two features I like. Two features that are like the game changer of why I use Text Magic. One, I can open up to 500 conversations instantly. If I was to copy paste 500 conversations, let's say I wanted to invite people to my event. I got an event coming up in a couple weeks, and I'm going to start inviting people by text. Now, if I was to copy and paste, let's say I have a whole list of phone numbers, and I'm just copy, paste, to 500 numbers would take 10 hours just to get out the first message. That doesn't count anybody replying back, right? I'd have to ignore everybody. But with Text Magic, I can just type out one message, check off a box of 500 people, or just copy and paste 500 numbers in there and send. Now I go get a cup of tea, I come back, and bam, I got all these replies already, because within 90 seconds, 45% of them are already starting to respond. So very easy to open up hundreds of conversations very easily, very instantaneously. And then the second one is automation. All right. Here's how you guys can get it. Anybody not getting the blueprint? Anybody put that? I don't have the blueprint. I don't need it. Okay, a lot of people need it. Okay, so here's how I can show you how this works. If you want this blueprint, I actually set up automation for you to receive it. Just text in the word GIFTS, GIFTS. Did I have it as a banner yet? Text in GIFTS. Yes, right here. Text in the word GIFTS. Follow this instructions right here. And it will literally, while I'm like, I will hold my hands up right here the whole time. You text in, within 60 seconds, you're going to get a text message back. It's going to tell you, welcome to the party. And it's going to tell you exactly how to access this gift and over 20 more free gifts that I give you. So if you're a speaker, a coach, an author, a consultant, or you do business with entrepreneurs, text in gifts. Trust me, you're gonna want those. So it allows me to do automation. So now all I have to do is literally plug in the different automation that I want. I can set up any keyword that I want, and now it can automatically respond to them, and the little system itself puts them in a little group for me. So now I know, hey, this person was interested in your gifts, Manny, or they were interested in setting up a call with you, Joe, right? Or anything that you do, any idea that you want to get them to that next step and you want to automate it. Text Magic has a feature called automation rules, where any keyword they type in that you specify can activate a response, a text to them, a video to them, a picture to them, a voicemail to them. You can do whatever you want. It's really cool. So I really like that side of this system, because here's what it allows me to do. Here's why, okay? So if I want to, let's say, promote my business, create an opportunity, do something in that sense, I am going to use Text Magic to do it. I'm going to have them link in. I'll show you what. When you go through this blueprint, it actually shows you the 5 systems that I use. These are all 5 of the systems that I personally use in my business. I give you everything I do completely free, right? You don't have to pay for it. I'd rather you not pay me. Again, I take on 100 clients a year. I have 2,700 people that have already applied for my program. I cannot serve them. I'm one person. I don't do too much. I don't do any group coaching, none of that stuff. So to learn my strategies, I'm going to give it to you for free. You guys will have the blueprints. You guys can run with them and do as much as you like with them. And I get enough business with my applications. I just pick up an application and call any one of them if I need business. You don't need to worry about Manny. All right. I'm good. All right. So how are we going to use Text Magic? Let's say you're watching right now. You're like, Manny, I'm a speaker. I'm a coach. I'm an author. I'm a consultant. I want to be able to use this to promote my business. How do I stop wasting 90% of my efforts? What do you suggest I do? You know what? That's a great question. Let me show you what you do. So what I do is I use Text Magic as my sales funnel. Most of you guys are doing a sales funnel like this, right? You got a website, okay? You then, you're telling them from social media and email and website traffic, you want to bring them to a website, right? And then they're going to watch a little video, right? Little video that will take them to another website, right? That's got a webinar on it or something, okay? And then they watch that webinar after registering with an email, right? And then they're going to have some type of pitched offer. And then hopefully you sell it, right? That's your funnel. That's what most people do, okay? And that's old funnel. No more of that. We're not doing that no more, okay? Here's what you do. You get a Text Magic number. Get a local number, okay? Local. That means you're going to pick one with your area code, not a toll-free number. I know it says you can text like thousands of people. It's unlimited. You get all this benefits, but nobody's going to respond back to toll-free number, okay? They'll respond back to a local number, right? If I told you guys text into 866, no, you guys wouldn't text in. You wouldn't care, right? You're like, I'm just getting on Manny's list. But with this number, this little local number, I can use this as a 24/7 hotline. So you guys can text me any question, and I personally get to receive those messages and personally respond. Why do you see things like Grant Cardone and Gary Vee and all these brands out there that are now sharing their cell phone numbers? I've been doing this since like 2012, guys. You got to be going mobile first, okay? So here's what you do. You get a local number at TextMagic, $4 a month. You set up a list in TextMagic, and I actually have a whole how-to video on this process, okay? Let me show you. Where is it at? TextMagic. See, look, I don't know what page it's on, but in the blueprint, you literally just click on this, on the digital version, and it pulls up a how-to video to show you how to do all this, okay? But I'm just showing you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. So you make a list, okay? This is like your email list, okay? You make that list, name it interested in my product. So let's see, anybody right now, comment a business model. I want to use an example for this concept. I don't want to use my example. Somebody watching right now, I know I need bigger erasers. I'm just using, I think, toilet paper. I don't know, I just got some little thing that was left on my desk here. So list, so you go to list, make a list of something that is going to be like, this is what they're interested in. This is what I want to get paid for. Okay, you give away the do-it-yourself version in exchange for a cell phone number, your TextMagic number, right? You're going to text them from that. So the idea is you have this list. You're doing this before you actually start contacting people, okay? You get your local number at TextMagic. You make a list in TextMagic, right? That just means where your thing's going to go, okay? You make an automation rule, okay? There's a thing called services automation rule, where it's just basically saying, okay, if they text in what word, what'll happen? Okay, so you just make a rule. Could be blueprints, could be flow, whatever you decide your name is, okay? You name what that is. That automation rule is going to be connected to that list. So whatever response back, take them to your calendar, take them to your website. Doesn't matter, because you're going to get the cell phone number first. Doesn't matter where you take them. Take them to a website. Take them to anything else afterwards. But you got to focus on the cell number first. Automation rule is going to then put them in a list. That list is going to be where you now know these people are interested in my services. They think me expert. All right? Hope you guys are following along. Is this all making sense? Let me know. Put it in the comments if this is making sense. Fred, I'd love to use you again, but I've used you in another video, so I need to have somebody else. I know, Fred, you just keep showing up. I thank you for that. I love your support, but we got to use some examples. So one of you 20 people watching right now, comment your business model. I can't use network marketing as a model. You need to be a little bit more specific. Like what Fred says, I teach people how to 10x their credit limit in 6 months or less. See, that's great. That shows me your audience, your results, and your time frame. Boom. Somebody give me something like that I can use. So after your automation rule, you're now going to have your link to your free gift, right? Whatever it is. That could be a Google Drive link, a YouTube video. It could be anything, right? So whatever you have. If you have a website, great, you can use that. Then you're going to, from that end, give it away. Give away. In exchange for their cell phone number. You got to do it that way, all right? Don't tell them to go join your Facebook group. Don't tell them to go watch your webinar on this website. Don't tell them to give you their email address so you can add them to this little follow-up newsletter. Just literally say, look, I want to teach you exactly how to do what I get paid to do. I will teach you for free. All I need is your cell phone number, and I will send it to you right now. Now, you're in a one-to-one situation, then just text it to them directly from your TextMagic number, right? That way you just text them the link. It's there. You can add them to your list manually. But to automate this would be like what I did with this, right? When you guys texted in the word gifts to this number, it activated all this, right? It went to my local number. It added you to my list saying you needed my blueprints. It automatically created the rule, so it automatically sent you the information, and I gave it away to you, right? So I'm following the steps here. Now, let me show you. If I wanted to turn you all into a client, here's how I would do it, right? I'm going to let you guys know up front. So you can see it up front. If you're like, Manny, I'm on you. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. All right. If I'm going to sell you, this is how I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to give it away to you for free. I'm going to say, take all the time you need with it. It's my blueprint. I'm going to follow up with you in a couple of days, and I'll just see how you're doing with it. All right. So then I'm going to follow up with you 3 days later. Okay. 3 days plus. I'm going to send you a text message from Text Magic, the same number I delivered you the blueprint from. I'm going to say, hey, how's the blueprint going for you? Did you make it to this step yet? I'm going to pick somewhere in my blueprint and just literally point it on a map and say, did you make it there yet? I'm going to ask you very specifically, where did you get to my blueprint? So I'm going to ask you 3 days later. Why do I do it 3 days later? Well, you're still top of mind pretty much. You've given them enough time to go through it and do something with it. And for me, I've already seen people get massive results in 3 days. So if I can see results in 3 days, like I'm getting screenshots of people saying, look, I'm signing up clients with this, then perfect. Then 3 days, you should be getting some results, right? So then I find out that 97 out of 100 people, you can test this if you want to see this yourself, 97 out of 100 people will take no action without me. They just see me as the expert. They're just like, I didn't do nothing, Manny. My dog ate it, whatever. They'll have some excuse of why they didn't take action. That's perfect. You want that. That's good news, okay? So from there, you then ask questions. I know you can't really read my chicken scratch, but that says ask questions. Questions like, how serious do you really need to get this problem solved? I mean, you raised your hand to get my blueprint. How much do you really need to get systemized or whatever your blueprint is, right? And find out, hey, is this something you have to get done in like the next 30 days, right? Is this something that really needs to be? If so, I'm more than happy to get on a call with you completely free, and I will show you how to implement this. One free call, okay? How about that? Yes, right? Who's going to say no to that, right? Sure. Heck yeah, you're going to help me with this? I'm in. So then I will go, sure thing. Okay, so here, I need to know where you're at. It's kind of like you're on the mountain. I've been up this mountain for like 10 years now. I've been going up and down it. I can get down this thing with my eyes closed. I even made a map and I gave it to you on how you can get up the mountain. Wink, get it? Do you guys get this so far, right? And then I'm going to tell you, well, this is actually, I'm texting you by this. I've been up this mountain a bunch of times. I'll get on a call with you. I'll show you how to get back on track, but I need to know where you're at on this mountain. You're lost. I gave you the blueprint. 3 days later, you should have been at this certain summit. You're not there yet. So you're lost somewhere. You took a wrong turn somewhere. I need to figure out where you're at. So fill out this questionnaire. So it's a simple questionnaire that says, this is what I am struggling with. So it's really, for me, a qualifying questionnaire. It tells me everything I need to know on whether that person would qualify for my program that I actually sell in my business. Now, at this point, all up to this point, they don't even know I have a program. They're just literally saying I'm here to help and give them the answers. I've given them the do-it-yourself version, and I did not hold back at all. I gave you guys the exact blueprints. I gave you guys the systems. I gave you guys the links to sign up for those systems. And these ones are free. So you literally can just get access to exactly what I do. I don't hold it back. I suggest you do the same. Don't hold back. This could be a series of videos. This could be you writing out a notepad of what your process is, okay? I ask questions. I get them to say yes to getting on a call with me. I then get them to fill out a questionnaire. So I go call, questionnaire. That's all gibberish. You can't even read any of that. So call to questionnaire, call invite rather, because they're not on a call yet, okay? Invite. I tell them to go fill out a questionnaire that will then link right into my calendar to book a time. Get a calendar to have people book appointments with you. If you don't have one, the third system right there is free. It's youcanbook.me. It's free. It links right into your Google, right into your iCloud, and you can just plug right in, all right? Does this work? Is this good information for you guys? Let me know. I need to know. Let me know if this is some good information. If you guys are learning something from this, if you guys are completely lost, is this making sense, what I'm explaining to you? I need to know that it's making sense. This has got to be easy enough for my students to be able to follow. So I'm kind of beta testing with you guys right now to make sure you can follow and this can make sense for you as well. I see a lot of people throwing in some examples. We've got Jim, he's running for a mayor campaign. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wish you luck there, brother. Sally says she's teaching time management. Random Facebook user says lower inflammation, balance gut hormones, and lose up to 20 pounds in 30 days, it looks like. Personal injury attorney clients. Shadow says, I show people how to start a business from concept to first sale in 10 steps. That's pretty cool. Let's use this one. Let's go with Shadow Gray. All right. So we're going to go and take her through this process as if this is her. Let's say I was her. I'm Shadow. Okay. And I want to help people start a new business. And it only takes them 10 simple steps to do that. So this is great. Shadow, what you should do is literally document, make 10 videos. Every step is one video. And you're just answering 3 things in that video. What, why, how. What the step is, why this step is important, and how to implement this step as if it was you doing it or you're teaching somebody. Like, what would they have to do? So document that in a short video, put that as unlisted on YouTube, and put all of those videos, 10 videos, in an unlisted playlist called How to Start a Business in 10 Steps. Boom, right? How to launch your concept in 10 steps. So now that we've got her gift, that's her gift. It's just literally her documented process that she's going to give away in exchange for the cell phone number, not the email address, not a social media follower in your group, not somebody hitting your website and hopefully opting in to your webinar. No, you're going to say, I will give you the answers to this. I will give you my blueprint. What's your cell phone number? I'll text it to you right now. It's simple as that. That's all Shadow needs to do. So whether she's on a podcast, whether she's on a interview, whether she's on video, doing a live stream, she's at the grocery store, she just says, look, if I come across my target market, somebody who wants to start a business, who has a concept, I will teach you how to do it in 10 steps. I'll give it to you for free. What's your cell phone number? Now, here's why you do this. Now, right off the bat, let me kind of erase this again. You guys got this? Anybody need a screenshot, any of that or something like that? Let me know. I'll take a picture of it. I'll send it to you guys if you need it, okay? There we go. Take a picture trick, pal. All right, so I'll delete it, and you guys just inbox me if you need it. All right, so let's go to that next step. We're almost done here, folks. Hope you guys are taking notes here, man. Jeez, that would really suck trying to remember all this. Okay, so let's say I'm Shadow. I'm going to make my 10 steps book. It could be video, audio. I could write it out. It doesn't really matter. Again, we just want to document the process where it has the name, how to start a business in 10 steps, because that's what Shadow gets paid for, okay? So let's say Shadow has a program. I don't know what her program is, but I'm going to say it's $2,500 for her to coach you personally on how to do this, okay? So this is where you guys can stop wasting 90% of your efforts. This is the process. So $2,500 is her program. Okay, this is exactly what I would do if I was selling you guys, but now I'm just using her process to do it. So I would give away this 10 steps. Video, PDF, doesn't really matter. Okay, all I do is I just say, guys, I'm going to teach you how to start a business in 10 steps. Who wants it for free? I'll give it to you for free. Who wants it? Boom, right? So now all these people that are saying, oh, me, I'll take it. Oh, yeah, I've always wanted to start a business. Oh, I got this idea. I've always wanted to launch. You'll start getting people attracted to you who now see you as the expert on what you get paid for, and I've already raised their hand that they are your target market. Bam, right off the bat, step 1. And then that first contact, you got the cell phone number, okay? You give them a cell phone. Hey, I'm gonna text you in 3 days. I'm gonna follow up with you, see how it goes, right? Now let's say I went through that same process. I texted them, and 98% of them did nothing with it, 0. They didn't touch it. They didn't even open it up, right? Perfect. Great. Hey, do you really need to start a business in the next 30 days? If so, more than happy to get on a call with you and show you how to implement these 10 steps. How does that sound? So who's going to say no to Shadow, right? They're going to be like, yes, of course, please. I'll get on the call with you. Perfect. Fill out this questionnaire and they'll take you right to my calendar for us to book a time. All right. They get on a call. Now, once you're on the call, if you have my other blueprint, it's blueprint number 4. That is the 20-step process of how to attract high-ticket clients. You'll know by the call you have done 12 other steps of automation, okay? By step 13 is when you actually physically get on a call. And the reason for that is so you can actually talk to multiple people at the same time. Imagine having 50 people going through this process at the same time, getting on your calendar and getting on your qualifications instead of one at a time, one by one, okay? Powerful strategies. Now, once you're on the call, you're gonna identify two things, that's it. You're gonna identify how much time they have spent to try and get this done and how much money they have spent to try and get this done. And as long as your program that you wanna charge is a fraction of that number, my friends, you have a client almost every time. Because here's what'll happen. By the time you get them to this call, they would have already seen you as the expert on exactly what it is you get paid for. So Shadow, all she has to do is go document these 10 steps, whether it's an ebook, video series, doesn't matter, but in exchange of a cell phone number to give it away. Follow up in 3 days. Ask them if they made it to a certain point. Did you make it to step 3 of my 10-step blueprint? No, I didn't make it there. No problem. If this is something you're really trying to get help with, I'm more than happy to get on a call with you completely free, and I'll show you how to implement this. When you get on the call, you show them how to implement. Literally, this is what you should do. You got to do this. You should have it done this way. You got to do this way, do it this. And literally no minimum, no less than 1 out of 10 people you take through that process will literally almost beg you to hire you. They will literally say, look, I can't do this. You obviously know what you're doing. You obviously are the person I should be working with on this. Can I just hire you to do this with me? Can I just hire you as a coach and you walk me through this process? Can I just hire you to do this for me instead? I can't do it. I don't have time to do this. I got to go work on my business. What is your rate to just hire you? Bam. Just think about this. I have 10 appointments a day on average, 5 to 10 appointments a day, somewhere between that range. And out of every 10 appointments, there's at least one person. I don't even try to sell. I just give them the answers. I give them the blueprints. I give them the step-by-steps. I tell them, go do it without me. You don't need to hire me. People pay me thousands of dollars for me to do it for them, but I'll give it to you for free. Just go do it. But the thing is, 10% of the people you do that with, they have to invest in themselves in order for them to show up and take action. So it's not necessarily just them investing in you. A lot of times they are investing in themselves first so they can actually show up for your consulting and your coaching and your programs. Because trust me, I've given it away for free, and it's literally 3% of the people that I give it away for free to take action with it. So with what you can do in your business, think of the same exact thing, whether it's Shadow, whether it's somebody teaching time management, whether it's teaching people how to 10x their credit, whether it's running for mayor, right? All of these things, you can take the same process. The same process is taking what the end result of what you want to get paid for, document that process in either written, audio, or video, and put it on demand. If it's written or audio, you can use Google Drive for free and just put it in a folder, and you can use that link, share folder, to give that gift away. If it's video, I recommend using YouTube. Put them unlisted and put it on an unlisted playlist. Now you have one link you can use to give it away. You can make it a button on your website. I suggest doing something where it's a private exclusive link that you give in either an automation keyword like I do if you just text in the word gifts to this number, or by setting it up to just texting them directly a link. And then just putting in a very simple process of text follow-up. Remember, 80% of the sales you have in your business are going to be between 5 to 12 contacts. Only 2% of sales will happen on the first contact. Most of you watching right now, 9 out of 10 of you will not go past 3 contacts. That's it, 3. And that's where only 1 out of 10 of your deals are going to happen. So you're wasting your efforts by using email, social media, and websites to drive all your traffic. And you're wasting 90% of your efforts by only reaching out to your first 3 contacts. So focus on what nobody else is focused on. This is why I have 2,700 applications into my programs of a max of 100 clients a year. because all I do is I give it away for free. And I get people that are applying for appointments. I get people that are filling out applications on my program. I get people that are going into my calendars. It's just simply put a very effective way to find people to do business with, because you're focused on capturing the cell phone number from step one, not capturing data that just wastes your efforts. So I hope you guys learned a lot in this one. Let's see if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in right now. I'm about to end this live. We're pretty much done for it. But if there's any questions that pop up, I want to be able to get some of those answered. But as we wait for some of those pop in, let's go ahead and give a couple shout outs here. Sarah, she's in San Francisco. Welcome to the party. Claude says, top-notch tips, Manny Lopez. I like your little profile picture there, buddy. That looks pretty cool. That looks awesome. David says, it makes sense. I can use text magic to send a free book chapter. Yes, I would actually give the entire book. Remember, 97% of the time they take no action without you, David. So what I would suggest is to simply go into a format of taking your entire PDF of your book and exchanging the cell phone number for that. Trust me, that cell phone number is highly valuable. When Facebook bought WhatsApp, they didn't buy it because of the technology. There was 1 billion cell phone numbers attached to that company, and they bought it at $19 billion. That means, and that's the only reason they bought it was the data. That means that $19 a cell phone number is the wholesale rate if you buy 1 billion of them up front. Just imagine what somebody who sees you as an expert, who wants what you get paid to do, and they've already said they want to learn from you. That's worth a lot more than 20 bucks. Give them your whole book, man. You even give them the physical book, that's 20 bucks. Give them the digital copy at least. Stop thinking you got to give them one little piece of it and then sell them the rest. Don't do that. Give them the digital version, all of it, to sell them high ticket services and consulting and coaching. This is where you're going to make your money. Selling $20 books. Why do you think all of the best sellers out there have to release books every single year? And yet they're on the front covers of Barnes and Nobles and top 10 on New York Times. And yet every year they got to put out more books. Why? There's no money in selling the small ticket, guys. That's just going to lead you selling small ticket forever, right? Sell high ticket. I can bring on 8 to 10 clients a month, and I make more than guys that are bringing on 1,000 clients a month. And they got to deal with all those headaches. So at the end of the day, it's a simple structure of just being in front of your audience, capturing the cell phone number first, focus on quality, not quantity. I got better results with 532 cell phone numbers than I did with 6,500 emails. I did a case study on this. All right, so a couple questions that looks like that pop up here, I think. Mr. Lopez says, random Facebook user, thank you for that. Eric says, greatness, Manny. Jay says, could this work in a nonprofit scenario? Yes, yes, it can. Trust me, people want to, like, here's an example. I was talking to one of my really good friends. His name is Richard. He has a nonprofit. And he's like, Manny, donations are down. What do I do? So I'm like, why don't you try doing this? Okay, and this is something you can do, Jay. Focus on experiences to monetize. An example I said was go to, I mean, let's say your target market is moms, right? He has a bunch of women, most likely kids, right? He's a foster care type of nonprofit. So he goes and says, Manny, I need to learn how to get more donations. What would you suggest? I'm like, dude, go to the local bowling alley and say, let's do a bowling night. The bowling alley will do a donation in kind, where they will provide you with a certain amount of lanes. So you now have a certain amount of number of people you can bring into this. You charge the people to have bowling night, where all the money now goes to you, and they get to join you on your lanes that they did a donation in kind on. Now you just got your donations from an experience that you provided that they would already pay for. I just went bowling with my kids, spent $50 on a Groupon, right? Where I got discount, super discount, still spend $50. Imagine $50 donated to your nonprofit for them to come out and bowl with the family, where not only do you get the donation, you collect the data. Everyone that shows up is giving you their cell phone number. Now you're able to give them resources about your nonprofit in exchange for that cell phone number. Give them invites to experiences, give them access to exclusive opportunities, and they will give you their cell phone number, right? So registering for your bowling night, get the cell phone number, right? So different things like that you can play along into that. Hope that answers that question for you, brother. Facebook user says, how do you ask people for their cell phone numbers? Should you do Facebook Lives? Well, let's see how many people texted in just from this Facebook Live that people are texting in right now. I've got 47 unread text messages right now. Jeez, I hope those aren't from, no, they can't be everybody. It's got to be someone from, okay. Yeah, okay, 17. That looks like 17 people that were texting in from these. See all these different little open text messages. People texting in for blueprints. So yes, people will give you their cell phone number just by you asking them to text you, because what you have to do is exchange something of really high value that they want. If I told you, I'm going to show you how I literally went from over $20,000 a month in overhead to less than 35 bucks a month in systems, and I will show you for free, and all you have to do is give me your cell phone number and I'll give you all of the answers. They will give you their cell phone number. All right. You just got to make it valuable enough. If you don't have it valuable enough, they're not going to give you their number. It's that simple. Make it valuable and they'll give it to you. All right. Hope that answers that. Claude asks, is Text Magic numbers available for Canada also? Yes, they do have toll-free numbers, and I believe they do have Canadian numbers, so double check with that. There's also plenty other systems, Twilio, Skipio, and some other IPOs that you can find out there, that there may be some Canadian-based ones as well. This one is actually outside of the US space, so this is actually not US-based for itself for Text Magic, so that actually maybe fit pretty well. And then random Facebook user says, after you create your blueprint, that is, I don't know what that means. Maybe that's to give away the exchange. But it could be an exchange of, look, I'll give you time on my calendar to give me your cell phone number. I mean, you guys decide what the value is. But that's the ticket, guys. It's just plugging into opportunities that really make it simple for people to do business with you. So at the end of the day, it's really that simple. So if you guys need more access to any of these blueprints, just text in the word gifts to this number and you'll get all of the blueprints. And again, if you have any question, as you can see from there, just text me. That is my 24/7 hotline. Any questions on automation, on systems, on marketing, I'm an open book and I'll give you guys the do-it-yourself versions. I've got over 600 how-to videos on YouTube. I've documented every single process I can think of that I can teach on a how-to model. So most likely I've got a how-to video for it. So I hope you guys had a great episode. If you guys have any questions, reach out. Other than that, I will see you guys on our next episode. And always remember, you are too blessed to be stressed, my friends. So I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys like my little ending. Adios, amigos.